James Woods is one of the most interesting actors we have in the American movies today. He is so intense. He is so restless. He is so always finding an angle. He comes onto the screen and you start to smile because you know in some way he's going to lie or con everybody else in the movie. He's really interesting to look at, and that's true in his new movie called The Boost, where he plays a guy with real low self-esteem, a salesman in New York who gets a chance to move to Los Angeles and get into real estate. Here he's trying to convince his wife, played by Sean Young, that it's a good idea.
What about our apartment, all our stuff?
This dump. This junk, you think I'm gonna take this crap to L.A.? We'll get new furniture that's right for L.A. You think a successful man in L.A. asks his wife to park her behind a junk like this? Forget about it! Come and get it, crazy! Get out of here!
At first in Beverly Hills, everything seems to click. This guy can't touch anything that doesn't turn to gold.
Everybody in town thinks I'm a firecracker. And my own wife still thinks I'm a bum.
Lenny, I think you're a genius. I just don't want you to feel like you're on a treadmill having to make more and more money to pay for things we bought that we don't really need.
But of course, he has fatally overextended himself. And when Congress takes away the tax break for the kinds of real estate shelters they're selling, suddenly he goes from the top of the heap right down to the bottom.
Sometimes I think I can't cut it. No matter how hard I try, like I'm in quicksand, and the more I struggle, deeper I sink.
Both James Woods and Sean Young get addicted to cocaine at about this time in the movie, and they become more and more and more strung out. Finally, he tries to turn over a new leaf.
We gotta get out of this town, out of the hustles and the deals, the Joels and the coke and the pain.
This isn't just talk, is it, Lenny?
But it's one thing to make a resolution, and it's another thing to keep it, especially if you don't have any kind of a support group to fall back on. James Woods is going to stop cocaine just by himself because he's so strong and he's got such great willpower, and it doesn't work that way, not for him, that's for sure. This movie is a steady descent into worse and worse drug addiction, and one of the best performances of this sort since The Lost Weekend 40 years ago. I think The Boost is a very strong movie. I give it 3.5 stars, and I'm Roger Ebert.